Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share with you a secret guarded by the sieges, centuries. The secret that only couple human creatures know in Call of Dragons. The secret of farming. I'm going to talk about my 5 marches I use in the gathering and why I create those marches. Now it may be a little strange for you why you make this video, because I see a lot of discussions about gathering, how to do a gathering. I mean, yeah, just clicking and gather, but yeah, I'm going to share with you my secret. So first thing, we need Alliance Resource Pit. If your alliance don't have Alliance Resource Pit, better change the alliance. Just kick them out of the window and get another one. So currently we have this mana pit that is built. Now you can catch up the buildings, or maybe you may not, depend, but in general, when it's time for building, the march I send is going to surprise you a little, or maybe not. It's going to be in this, in combination with Ordo. And this bad boy Ordo, that even though he's old and maybe not in great shape to go in the caves and dig the mana, most likely is having this increased legion, gathering speed, what capacity, mana gathering speed. So in total about the mana, and this is the main priority everybody should have, is the mana, is 20%. Now if we check the rest of the heroes, for example maybe Pan, since she's the only epic hero, gathering one, she's having gathering speed bonus 20%, and the second one is wood gathering speed. But we don't care about that. We care only for mana, so Pan is having the same mana gathering speed as Ordo. But Ordo is most of the times useless, maybe for, you know, for engineering. And yeah, I basically built him on engineering. He don't have the tower tree for gathering. I didn't even put a gathering here, just because this is my strategy. Ordo is going to just farm mana and have decent percentage as mana gathering speed. And on top of that, I'm going to use Indies that is going to have the tower tree that is going to include the mana gathering speed. So in case like this, you can send infantry just because you're going to just build, but after this you're going to use infantry for the gathering. I use cavalry. I just use cavalry, just it's more faster. I'm going to come for 3 minutes and something, and I'm going to join these bad boys here that are hungry for mana. And I'm going to proceed. Now on Indies I use also this artifact, which is getting 160k mana when it's triggered, and this definitely is going to support by a lot gathering of the mana. Now I'm looking for the best march for the mana gathering speed in the Alliance Pit, because I don't sit on my phone whole day and just waiting something to happen, or get notification your Kewa just come back from caught gathering outside. No, I don't have any notifications, so I have to be sure the best march for gathering is always at the pit, gathering non-stop. So this is the first march. The second march, I think most of the people already know. I'm going to send Pan for levels for wood, just because her wood gathering speed is crazy. She's getting like 40% gathering speed. And yeah, the other's one that get extra bonuses on specific place. For the ore is going to be Chakcha, increase gathering speed, blah blah blah, or gathering speed, so in total like 20%. And I use the gold. All of these heroes actually have these artifacts that is boosting the gathering speed. Here, even though the game suggests you to use Pan, the reason is because she's having more gathering speed. She's having like Legion gathering speed 20%, and the KO is having just 10%. Legion 15%, so it's still lower, so the game is going to just suggest you this one. I use Horn of Wuxia on her, And boy oh boy, we hit the jackpot. Here I'm going to send somebody else who is doing big gathering speed. So in total is this. Now, as you see, 2 of the gathering heroes is in the alliance speed, basically Ordo and Indis. Now, in case like this, you don't have any other gathering hero for the 5 Legion. So I suggest maybe you can go for mana. You can gather mana. I mean, not mana, gems, sorry about that. You can gather gems. And you can go or gather any kind of resources, because the heroes that you're going to use most likely is going to be Velen. I know Velen is a mage. He's a proud mage. He wants to kill other human creatures. But we're going to put him in the cave and start working like a slave, because sometimes you have to do what you have to do, you know? So you can pick any other resource. So the secret guarded by many people over the years is finally yours. You can do it right now and become best player in Call of Dragons. One of the pros, one of the top players in Call of Dragons. And destroying your enemy just throwing ore in their direction. You may hit them, you may not, but yeah. This for this video. I really hope it was helpful. Like, subscribe, see you in the next one.